This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the
Wall Street! Wall Street Pete, Crypto in Crypto. You hit the like and subscribe from this crazy bastard. Used to work on the Open Outcry. Wall Street Pete, Crypto in Crypto. How is everybody doing this evening? A little bit of some news, a little bit of some update, and some live TA for you. Currently, right now, never thought I'd see it, but 1.3K subscribers. Thank you very much. Everyone, your comment matters, your like matters, so please hit the like and subscribe and hit that bell, all notifications. So we do get these, you'll hopefully get your warning right away. And things to talk about right now currently, big news, 153,000 Ethereum added to ETH 2.0 as investors anticipate Ethereum merge. ETH 2.0 deposit. Contract reaches new highs. As investors anticipate Ethereum merge, the number of ETH locked in Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract has hit 13.34 million. Pretty insane. As you can see, ETH at the time of writing this line, the assets were worth $21.3 billion. Mind-boggling right now, reading this article and really putting that into perspective. This is the crypto news, why we're still early, much to want to talk about right now, and how that's going to affect the Ethereum price. I'm a big believer that we have not seen what we're ready to see. And as many may say, the bear rally has yet to come. So if you're excited about that, we're going to break that down. Right now, Bitcoin is still early. In its early stages of adoption at this point. Currently, less than 2% of the world uses BTC. Did I say that correctly? Less than 2%. Given that the current world population over 7 billion, this is a very small number. With only about 130 people who use BTC today, Bitcoin has been called a double, a flop, a host of names in the past, in the same way the rise of the internet was dismissed in the late 1990s. The current growth pattern of BTC puts it on par with the growth pattern of the internet of 1997. And actually, this is an old, how old? I want to say this is about a year old, but we got the updated version. The internet was released in 1983, but didn't see any significant adoption until the 1990s. This started out slow while people caught up with the technology. What else is doing something currently like that? Afraid of, don't really know what it is. This was a complete novel. Technology that would revolutionize things for the better. By 1997, only about 1.7% of the world was actually using the internet. Just a little bit under 2%. Deja vu, right? Didn't we just talk about something similar to that? So here are the numbers, here are the charts. It's pretty interesting, and as I go over it, this is pretty cool because the internet users distribution in the world, 2020, the quarter of the third quarter here, and as we catch up a little bit here, you can see the massive adoption and how the lines right here on the peaks, every time we're somehow getting at our peaks, we're higher than what we were on the adoption. So in reality, Bitcoin is actually moving faster and faster than you can imagine past what the internet was doing. So pretty exciting about that. FTX, I'm going to go do some research more into this. I do apologize. If you want to get FTX, I just opened an account. I have so much shit everywhere, excuse my French. I did not have an FTX account. I didn't. Now I do. Use my code if you'd like, 49658-300. But if you want to try and get this NFT, I believe you have to verify your account first, which is why it's not working. Redeem your Tomorrowland Winter 23. This is a huge Musicland concert. FTX, do all capital letters, TMLBE. And that's your code. So you can get involved into this. You can buy NFTs on there. I'm actually really excited because this is going to be one of my places. I'll figure it out. Have to find a way to link it to my ledger, of course, so do so. Thank you. Dustin, what's going on with you? And what's going on, Sellner? They're in the super chat if you were wondering. You hit the like and subscribe. We talk about some of the Bitcoin crypto news, just some of the things I wanted to go over, and what I was talking about the last video that you watched. We talked about two tokens, so I was really excited about. We're going to continue to go over it really fast and then go over the typical Ethereum and why I think right now, currently showing the new daily candle. Looking like a good buy right now, right? 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 minutes. We got a nice green candle here for now. Will we come back all the way up to the range of this price? I do believe 43 cents. We will see. Bought it right under the 40 cents. I was pretty excited. I was trying to give you the hint on the last video that this was something I was excited about, and the same thing with Jupiter. But then again, look at the rest of the crypto market. We're getting a bounce currently right now above the 1600 as we're below the 15 on Ethereum, 1570. So doing sort of the same thing. Right now, Coin98, this is the Coinbase. Looking to get back and fight above this resistance. If we are going to do something similar to that, I would believe that we're going to find ourselves really high up here at the 55 cents. You may be able to find yourself in this zone here. What am I talking about? This is Coin98, and I believe this is part of the Ethereum blockchain. But I do know that I do like a lot of things about this. As you can see, we tried it to come through. As soon as we did that, we paid for it. But if you see the range, this is what we're trading in right now. This is the Coin98. I'm interested in it. Nothing really exciting if you go to the indicators, but I do want to talk about a few things that I do believe is exciting. And as you can see, the RSI level is pretty low, right where I like to buy. Not financial advice, but this is similar to a lot of the charts on the daily where we're ticking a little bullish. So pay attention to that. Kicking over to Jupiter before we do Ethereum and Bitcoin, of course. As I said, we could range in here for a little bit, and this is your little cheat sheet if you would like to see it this way. It's up to you. But currently, right now, our biggest problem for this is Cardano. Sorry about that. I thought we were in Jupiter. Jupiter. There we are. So Jupiter, way off what Ethereum's doing. But if you see right now, currently cup and handle doing the same BS right there. Sorry about that. But cup and handle is forming, and I do see that looks rather exciting. Right there, cup and handle, looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited about that. I do like the head and shoulders that we currently saw. This would be an inverted. As you can see right here, this is what we're talking about. This is Jupiter. If anyone is interested in the Jupiter. Thank you so much for hitting the like and subscribe button. Your likes are very appreciative. And we're going kicking off a little bit. I'm just a little off my game right now. Let me take a sip here before we go into this TA of Jupiter. All right, so here we go. So what I believe right now is we got this 19 cents. We could possibly hit all the way through, and I say 19 cents, and I don't mean to, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm off my game. We're about to hit 2 cents. Right before it, as you can see, the 0.0197. So if you come in right here, take our price down just a little bit right before we hit to the 2 cents. You may want to take some profits right before here. So 190 is where I would take my first profits for this. This would be a cup inside a cup and handle. Let me just get here what I'm trying to show you. Resistance currently, as you can see, since June 23rd of the 22nd of this year. So this is becoming a problem ever since we've come down from the bottom, created an inverted head here. What I believe here now is coming is the shoulder. And if you would like viral, that is not a problem at all. We could do Gods next, but then after that, we are going to do some Ethereum. We're going to do some Bitcoin real quick just to see where we think we might be going. Like I said, the RSI level looks pretty strong here. So what I would say is currently right now this would be a good buy. Not financial advice, but pretty scary because I told you when we were trading all the way up here possibly we were going to come all the way down to this number, and we kind of did. We came really close. So it's hard to see on this chart, and I do apologize. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit, but I want you to see upward W is forming. As you can see what's going on, they're trying to trick you. That's what the whales will do. But pay attention to what is happening here currently. Getting a shoulder. So I do believe most of the Bitcoin, Ethereum, the rest of the crypto space is doing something similar to this. So pay attention to that. You're going to find yourself inverted head here. Then it's going to come down. This is hopefully creating a shoulder. We cannot go down any lower. Then we would be breaking down the inverted, and then that would not be the pattern. So daily chart catching up finally. I remember the 4-hourly looking like that. I'm pretty excited. Gods Unchained, is that what you want to go over? I have not done anything on Gods for a very, very long time. Very, very, very long time. So this would be exciting to even take a peek at the daily right now. Currently looking to see what is happening. We are in this falling, descending channel. Pretty wild to see that currently right now. Let's see what's happening. No cup and handle is currently occurring. This is a daily. We're just going to erase it and start over. All right, let's see. But daily candle, this is the Coinbase. I want to break this down a little better because as you can see, we've been doing nothing but falling, but there is obviously a different pattern forming, and there is a support level that you'll be able to find once I break this down. And some of you may find this amazing, some of you may find this boring, but this is pretty cool because what I find is a big falling wedge on this particular one right here. And if you can see right now, currently, this is Gods Unchained. And I am a big fan of this one. I do like this. It's pretty cool. It's based off a game, like many of them. But if you look right into here, and I'll go really small as where the price is, I believe that's where the price, yeah. Price is currently right there. We'll make it white. Tick it down a little bit. There we go. And now this is the symmetrical triangle pattern you're looking at. These are pretty much known as a falling wedge. And I do appreciate you sharing this with us and asking for the TA on this. This is pretty exciting. Ultimate falling right here support. You're going to be all right. You're going to be okay at the support of 33 cents. It's pretty typical to see here. Currently right now, this is what you do. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe button, and once you hit the bell, all notifications, you could comment in the chat section with Wall Street Pete. Go over your asset. Of course, none of it's financial advice, but you can talk about it. We'll see what we could do, what my strategy would be, what I would do, and then it's up to you to take the rest, do your own research, as you already know. So RSI level currently for this short-term time frame is a 4-hourly. Not looking too bullish currently right now. So as you can see, finding this falling wedge perfectly is just jamming right up to where I like to be. If you pay attention to what is happening on that, we're going to get this rejection, and that's going to be a short time, and what you may ultimately get is a complete rejection continuingly until you get this breakout. This is going to be exciting because this is what happens. It will shake you until you're out of the game completely. The whales will try to take over, but if you're smart enough and if you follow Wall Street Pete, you'll know this is currently what is happening. It's a falling wedge. It's a very bullish pattern. So I do like Gods Unchained currently on this chart. It does look pretty sexy. Let's look at the daily and see if we look a lot different here. As you can see, resistance currently hitting perfectly right at the 42.5 cents. So if you pay attention to that, that is something to watch. At the top here, at the top right there at the 44 cents. So 44 cents, pretty strong, building support here. This is a daily candle, many days, and then flipping right into here. So as you can see this, no problem. This is what I do for you guys. You hit the like the most. I don't see why I can't stop my video and not go to Ethereum yet and just go into this. But as you can see right here, currently happening. As I said, the new daily candle is getting a red candle, and you will get that. So you'll fall down into here, into this pattern, and we'll continue to do so until it breaks out. Most likely 70% I do give this a rating of a breakout to the upside. I mean, this is a falling wedge now. This is a bullish pattern. So I really do believe deeply in this TA. I do believe this is an excellent buy coming soon. I would not buy it at this very second. I would wait to see how much more it's going to fall. Where is it going to come down to? possibly to the 39 cents, and it's really obviously only 1 cent away from there. But if it did that, it could come down to the 38.6. Would not surprise me, and a lot of people are going to be like, what? Holy shit, because it's probably going to hit that exactly, and then it's going to bounce either up or continue to go down into this symmetrical pattern until it breaks out. So watch what happens. Your biggest important price right here. You want to finish above 44 cents. We'll put it in the green column, make it green. It's very important to get that. So pay attention definitely to mention on that. That is your bullish sign. So as soon as we find out that this is breaking past the 44 cents and it's not hitting resistance, finishes above there, you will probably be an excited person. I would say you have to see 48 cents, 49 cents to really see that happen. So you'll see this happen, you'll get excited, and then we'll go off to the races. Where you're probably going to want to sell out, that's up to you right here. You can hold it for obviously as long as you want, but 60 cents looks pretty nice to sell out. What would that be currently right now with what we're dealing with at a 40-cent price? Just to give you a nice little thought, and this is what we do. I love it. I wish somebody did this for me when I was in the crypto space, and I'm really jealous that I don't have this. But yeah, I learned it myself. 52.2%. So you get 52% on your gods if it does what we believe it can do. So this is coming into the fall here. Let's go Ethereum. Ethereum right now, I have a lot of things going on in this chart. I thought there would be a little more of a breakdown here. Currently trying to find an inverted head. So as you notice, we were looking there, as I said here, this is something I thought we were going to break into. Could be a dead cat bounce coming. This is what may result, and then we could do something like that. Then it would do that again. And as you can see, this is what I'm showing on this little pink line. This is how you result into your right shoulder. I'd be very bullish. So I want to see what happens here. I do believe we can get prices a little cheaper on the Ethereum. But as you can see here, they're at an all-time high staking. The amount of volume that is in there is pretty exciting. So paying attention to all of that, the trend is your friend to the end, of course. What is happening currently right now is we are falling. So if you do see here on the daily is continuing to fall with dead cat bounces up and down. So if I was a believer, we're not going to finish going down until we do get to somewhere maybe where I was saying. And that makes up for the chart I was saying about completely. So if we are falling in the next couple of days, there could be a big pump one day, come in, and like I said, come down into the inverted. So it is still not a good time to buy. I would not get excited yet until the signal does tell me this was a big jump. So we're going to get rid of some of this because I want to see what's happening. Pretty excited right now. So there it is. This could be the sign right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sign I was talking about. If you pay attention, we were talking today, and this is probably one of the bullish signs I've seen in a while. I just got really excited because this is here, it's coming. That shoulder we talked about, right? Here is the left shoulder, here's the head, this is Ethereum. I sold the 2000, as you know, and I'm waiting to get back in as much as I can. Excuse me, I want to buy more, but I can't get my max in right now because I know what is about to occur, and I'm not scared, I'm just prepared. What I believe can happen is we're going to hit here somewhere in the 1700s. It's going to be a dead cat bounce. You're all going to jump in, and it's going to suck. What's up, single guy? Don't have to tell you, hit the like and subscribe. Magician in the streets, what's going on? So pay attention to what's happening here. I do believe 1572, I said we had a 3-day support candle. Well, if you noticed, we finished the daily candle right above here. So if we're going to watch what's happening for the next couple days to come, what I'm going to pay attention to would be something to this. So we'll see what happens. This is the range 1625. And I don't think we're going to stay here very long. So I just wanted to zoom in really quick to show you. This would be a range we would hang out. This would be something we would trade until we develop this shoulder. But I'm watching this very carefully. Held my ETH waiting for that shoulder to drip. See, exactly. So Magician, he watches. He is a wolf. He understands what I'm talking about. We're looking for this. I don't believe a big jump is coming. But like I said, it'll be enough. You're going to have to get out ASAP. It's already starting right now, as you can see. So pay attention to that little dead cat bounce. As you can see, we're coming back up through. What did we do last time when we fell down like this? Let's see. We did something like this. So you see, we came all the way up to the top. This is where we are now. Right? Came all the way to the top. We're watching what happened back in the beginning of the spring here, at the same time frame on a daily chart. When we got to the peak, which we already did, the peak was 2000. Where was the peak for March? You probably don't want to look. You'll throw up. But the peak for the time frame of March was about was about 3,500, and that's where I expect for us to come back to. So, spoiler alert, pay attention to what's going on right now. This is what I'm talking about. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe. I believe that we're getting that same move, and we're still not done. So what we're going to do is when we hit right here, we're going to come right back up. It's going to be a cheap bounce, and then we're going to fall. So as you can see, that is pretty much set up for the shoulder, the right shoulder. It's matching up perfectly on the indicator of the RSI level for the daily. I do believe this is coming. You're going to get excited. I hope that this happens, and this will change the game. The FOMO will change. 1.02, as I told you, we must hold the 1.00 trillion market cap. Well, this is what's going to happen. This is going to be the game changer right now. And if we wake up tomorrow, and this is tomorrow, and I feel like singing, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. I can't sing loud because people are getting ready for bed in this house. We're only a day away. Here we are. If you find out that we're touching levels of 1846, then that's your first indicator right off the rip. We're out of here, and it's going to the moon. So it's going to take a lot for that to happen. I don't believe we're going to have any of that happening anytime soon. Like I said, that would be an upward W ultimately happening. I don't believe we're going to get there. Like I said, Ethereum is looking to create this right shoulder, come down, create an inverted exactly as Gods Unchained that we just went over. So making some profits on my Coin 98. There are some obvious levels that I'm going to be getting out, but I'm going to go back down to Gods because I want to talk about how it correlates. It's already doing what I expect Ethereum to do. So if you go back to the video and watch it, I'm pissed that I can't get back to Gods right now. I know it ain't that far. I should have just brought it up and put it next to it. Lesson learned. There it is. Reason for this is very important because I want to show you here. If you watch this, and this is what I was talking about, and this is on the daily or the, we gotta go to the 4-hourly. When you break this down, and you pay attention to what happens with a shoulder, and this may be a small little shoulder, this may be a small little head, but if you pay attention here, this is kind of what I'm expecting. So left shoulder, inverted head, right shoulder, and the right shoulder always comes up and always tests what could possibly be the last top, which will be 42 cents. So like I'm trying to explain to you, it already did something similar to that. As you can see on this handle here, we're at 43, so it's problems there, 43. Watch the last beginning of this video and you'll see what I was talking about. So pay attention to the levels. I'm Wall Street Pete. I try not to make this too long of a video. I want to get to the points out there as quickly as possible. We talk about the crypto news. What am I watching on my list? We have a little bit of some XRP news coming out. Perhaps we can flip bullish now. Been down 10% currently, just around. Right now you can see 8% down. But I believe XRP is going to flip up a little bit here. What coins will I be looking to purchase on this dip? Always wait for a big dip. Wait for people to start crying. Wait for the red, and then you buy. I mean, it's just really just a simple pattern now. I've been doing this for a few years now, as you can see. It's a simple process. We wait for everything to start becoming red. Wait for it to seem like it's really going to settle, and then we get into it and we dollar cost average. What am I dollar cost averaging in right now? Well, Solana. $35, right? It sounds like a dream price. We'll be dollar cost averaging into Solana for 35 bucks. Hopefully there'll be no news. It got hacked, down 20% currently right now in the last week. I don't have any Solana. I don't have any Avalanche. That'll be my next current buy. I do own Cardano, so I'm taking a little bit of a beating there. I will possibly be getting a little bit more Cardano, but I don't know how much more I can keep going. Trying to get my bags a little higher on some things that I believe is going to fight and be the next Ethereum. And what that's going to be before we go is Avalanche, and I do believe Solana. So I'm excited about this right now. Coming into the fall, looking at Avalanche. Avalanche, I believe, is going to be trading $65. I know that sounds like a pipe dream, but I'm telling you right now, it's going to come through into the 50s, possibly all the way through to the $65, I believe, this fall. If you pay attention to the price currently right now, not financial advice, right? Who the hell am I? I'm Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and crypto. But as you know, I believe Avalanche is going to be trading about 65 bucks. So that's about 3 times your money currently right now. Same thing, Polygon Matic, $80. How cheap can it be at the 81 cents? $80. 81 cents. cents. How cheap can it be? Well, I expect this to hit $1 one day and never touch below $1 ever again. I believe it'll be in the dollar range. I believe in the 2030, which is only about 7 years from now. At this point, we'll be trading about $30. We'll be in the double digit. Not 30, excuse me, the double digit. Like $11, $12. I believe it's a big possibility Polygon Matic can be doing something like that. As we already know, it's an Ethereum blockchain. It is partnershiped with Disney. Pretty excited with that. So if you pay attention to some of these, there's a game that comes out with the Shiba Inu. A lot of people jumped on it, got excited. Ethereum Classic, probably find that to come back into the $56 range, as Litecoin is already trading $56. FTX token, that's a pretty good platform. We're just talking about it. Currently trading the 27.5 range. What are two major buys right now that we have not talked about, that we did not talk about? Currently right now, Uniswap is nice, but there are two tokens currently right here staring me at the face in the top 25. If I were you, and I'll get to the sand signal guy in just a second, Cronos, Crow, and Link, Chainlink. These two are on sale right now. 15 cents has been a problem, right? 15.5, as you notice. Current resistance somewhere around there. In Chainlink, anything under the double digits. I mean, come on. You already know that this has been trading $50-something at one point in time. Should be support at 35. We had this major collapse. So just pay attention to the space. Even Litecoin was trading $1.43. So in the fall, I expect $1.43 coming back. Chainlink, I expect somewhere in the 20s, $27. Chronos coming back possibly to the 30-something cents, 50 cents if we can really move it. So pay attention to the crypto space. Wall Street Pete, congratulations for the 1.3 subscribers. I congratulate with you guys. You, ladies and gentlemen, you're the reason why this happens. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you comment. I appreciate every single one of you. It's very important. What is going on with the Sandbox? Well, you can sit here and go all day for all of you guys. It's not a big deal. I do want to make these short videos, but if everyone's going to want to talk and want to have some insight, I understand you're catching into the live now, so let's get it. Currently Sandbox right now, if I look at this 4-hourly, what is happening to the Sandbox? Let's start over because we already know Sandbox is a problem. What's up, Tommy? What's up, Mia? Philip in the house. We got some people asking and requesting. As long as you hit the like and subscribe, I'm happy with you. What do I see? Well, speaking of head and shoulders, ladies and gentlemen, that is a shoulder, an inverted head. Where is the right shoulder? Oh, where can it be? So, I mean, this is kind of what is happening in the crypto space. And I know I just did something really dumb. Oh, you just did this, made two eyes and a nose. No, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a strong believer that we are going to get something similar to this. And even if I just did that, as that looks as dramatic as it is, look how much of a chump change move it was. So, I mean, we're really still early in the crypto space. If you watched the beginning of this video, we talked about how it compares to the internet. And I believe Bitcoin is moving ahead of the internet. But pay attention to what is happening currently now on the daily as I pay attention to this. This will not flip all the way up to the top like that. Of course, I was being very dramatic. Do not get too excited at this current moment. But I will show you what I believe I see currently at this right now. And right there, 144, that is a problem. And I think many of you might have known that. Might not be news to you. But currently what I do believe happening right here on this left shoulder for the Sandbox, head and shoulders currently right now. Let's see if we can get something going in this short-term time frame. Let's see if there's a big move. And whoa! Daily on the RSI for the Sandbox is pretty impressive. We could test back down to scare you out, but at the end of the day, no pun intended on the daily chart, I do see this beautiful buy. And currently right now, looking to see if we can flip this EMA. Are we going bullish on the exponential moving average? For the Sandbox, I don't know, but I do see here $1.44 is a problem. What is happening on the EMA real quick as I zoom in for the daily, and you could tell it's the same thing how resistance works, right? A lot of you love my resistance theory. If she hits the resistance, you ask her, finally, eventually, it's going to break down. You're going to get rejected. Well, that's exactly what happened, and it seems like somewhere around this price, bring it down a little bit more so we could really zoom in. And if you get to it right there, $1.43, 143. I love you. If you were a little kid back in the day, talking about that, that's a reminder for the price. Sandbox is having a big problem. We have to finish above the 144 in order to remain bullish. Do believe we'll build support above there, but what's happening with the exponential moving average is we're getting this pump down to here, hitting the EMA. It's really getting scary. But what I do see coming here eventually is some boring sideways action. And if you see the outside Bollinger Bands, what'll probably happen is something to this magnitude. The price will come back up. What'll that be is 126. You're going to see that here flip the old support into resistance. That's when you know it's go time. I'll be pretty excited. Right now we're trading, 105. So there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to go through. But these are Bollinger Bands. It's like the Pac-Man coming in. Bollinger Bands, EMA moving averages. Very important to pay attention to. The red ribbon on the inside and the green on the outside here. They will get tight, and then we will come back through and probably get a cup and handle. So don't expect anything less. Probably 126 cup and handle for the Sandbox. So Biconomy. Yes, Biconomy's under 50 cents. It's killing me right now. Should I wait for under $1? No, I would not do that. I would dollar cost average in, though. I would not put all my eggs in one basket. I would definitely dollar cost average because this has got some time to reflect on the price. I don't see anything major right now. Hold on one second. If you can see right now, you're building support currently right now on the daily at this price. So this is up to you. This is probably what I would see any lower than. I don't think you're going to get a price any lower than the 103, 104 cents. So $1.04, I believe, is the bottom. So no, I would not wait for $1. You're not going to see it most likely. So let's see what happens. Correlating in what's happening with Ethereum, I said that this head's coming. We're getting it right now. So what is happening is we're jumping. We're getting this shoulder, excuse me, not head, and the shoulder's going to come get rejected around where we are. I said 1700 level, come back down, and you're going to be miserable. Create an inverted head and shoulders, probably meet somewhere below here. No. About the 1400, it's going to happen. I don't care what anyone says. The only way that's not happening is if we start breaking above the 1846. We went over it. So right now, currently, the market is looking fresh. Looking to make a nice comeback. What is today? Today is Monday. Tomorrow, I believe, is Tuesday, right? That's what comes next. I'm all messed up on my days, as you can tell. But tomorrow is Tuesday, so we're looking to come into the week, hopefully by Wednesday, coming in and trading at the 126 for Sandbox. So yeah, don't wait for that. Biconomy. Pretty upset that Biconomy was under the 50 cents, but what happens? Same sort of thing as what you can see right now currently. What is our enemy? And I got to start over because I can't stand looking at other drawings that I have not been updating or looking at in a long time. It just drives me nuts. One thing's got my attention, one thing I must pay attention to for a matter of fact, and this is a little concerning, and you need to be concerned because if you're not, that means you're not prepared for the next move. We prepare you for the next move. It's not financial advice. It's a gentleman twice as nice, and what I do see is a double bottom M pattern forming, completing. What's happening? You're getting the double bottom M rejection. And whenever I get the double bottom M rejection, I am bullish as AF. And that's pretty much what I'm looking at. So I'm excited for this because right now Biconomy and the rest of the crypto market is looking pretty good. What I do believe, though, can have another fall. We'll see what happens. Right now, we need some indicators. We need to find out what the heck is going on. The MACD volume, currently MACD on the daily. And right now, we have been bearish. So if you see, we're getting a lot of bearish tidbits action, and now it's looking to hopefully get a little bit some bullish action here coming in. Perhaps we finish, and the RSI level is basically explaining to the same magnitude, the same English to me. In technical terms, we are pretty low in the RSI level. This is where I do like to trade. This is where I do like to buy. Like I said, it's not financial advice, but I do enjoy these areas. The other ones above in the 50, it's pretty dangerous for me. What I'm finding on here is a daily, and then I'll go to the weekly and see what is happening. Obviously, we got 6 days. We just closed on the Sunday. What has been happening? Double bottom M's, as I've been showing you. This is the rejection. This is Biconomy, the web layer 3. And what is possibly happening is we're getting a falling wedge. And I want to see, I'm just tiptoeing back and forth, two different charts going from the 4 hourly going to the daily, going to the weekly, and just please hang with me because it's tough. Just trying to find out what may be happening. If you have a request, since we have so many people watching and asking right now, it wouldn't be a bad time if you got one more before we go and break it down by economy. And one more, and we're possibly going to head out. As you can see right now, currently we have big ranges of prices in this. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of volatility, a lot of different ranges. Things are going on here. We're falling in this huge wedge. On the daily, you can see it better. But if I were to show you, there's this huge wedge that came through. We never even broke out of it. So I do believe if I looked at the daily, we'd get a better look. And as you can see here, we are definitely building support, 100% by economy, building major support. Trying to get to the daily here to see what is happening with this crypto asset. Are we going to get a big bounce? Is it a good time to buy? Currently, right now, not really much of a falling wedge. This is actually a very bearish wedge. Looks like a descending triangle pattern. Last time I seen descending triangle patterns were bearish. If it continues to do this, what we need right now is a big bounce to the upside. What I need to see currently, and if I don't see this, this is what's going to happen to this coin or asset, whatever you may want to call it. We're going to get something like this. It's going to create new lower lows. It's going to be very devastating. Reason why I say that is because the descending triangle pattern does that. The only thing that has me looking right now, hoping that we're not receiving that, is something like this. And I didn't mean to scare anybody who currently has by economy. Just get rid of the drawing and just obviously take the trend line for what it's worth. But if you pay attention to here, we have to get this bounce up, and we must come all the way up to the 56.5 cents. I don't know if you understand how important that really is. So I may actually be up a little bit watching this. This is very, very important. Wow. So 56.5 cents, 57 cents. It's going to be very important for this price, for this token to come up here. We're going to need this to come in to be considered a falling wedge. And if that does continue to happen, then I'm going to get excited because then I know that this is most likely happening and it's going to correlate with the rest of what the crypto market's doing and it's going to break out. So no, don't know if anybody really understands that, but falling wedges are happening around. Same thing, sandbox. It could be the same thing. You got to be careful. It needs to hold that support or it's going to do this. Double bottom M's are still here. We're still in a bear market, ladies and gentlemen. We did not confirm at all. I did not come on the show. I did not start a title. I did not do anything saying that we are back in action for the bullish momentum or a bullish reversal. No one is talking about it. I'm not talking about it. So please understand, we are still in crucial times. You have to be careful. Put your sell stops in. I'm not trying to scare no one. I'm just trying to be real and let you know that there are some levels that are flipping from resistance into support. And right now, we could be getting a couple moves that could come down to the downside. It's looking a little scary. So pay attention. Whenever the market starts looking nice and bullish, you already know it could be a fake out. So that's what we're paying attention to. One quick breakdown before we go. Salute you, Booch in the house, dropping this. That's awesome. Love it. I hope you're doing well. I hope it comes out smooth and easy. He's probably going to laugh while he's going. It's going to slip right out like the slip and slide. I was talking to some of the followers. It's hilarious. But we're still looking for that big jump to the upside. It could be a weak one, so please understand it could come all the way to the 1701 and die. So that's probably what's going to happen. So get ready for that. It's a very big disappointment, I'm sure. So get your sell stop ready. Take some profits to 1701 Ethereum. Get ready to see some prices you might not want to see. So I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. So if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you hit the bell, you hit the all notification. Thank you so much for being awake and alive for this video. I know a 38-minute video, I probably would have not watched it or fell asleep. If you want to learn a little bit about the crypto news, watch the beginning, as we always do crypto news in the beginning of this. Everyone, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, have a great night.